Alright, so this little video is about bending and forward movement. We'll do a little bit of ankle and neck awareness on this one. And the position is pretty simple. If you can get in that position, there's other options. You can go further back or even the legs straight, bent on a chair, or straighter or spread it out. I'm gonna do this, but feel free to find what's comfortable for your joints. If you feel like you need to adapt a little bit for your knee, for your hip, for your ankle, or your lower back, feel free to do that. Then in that position, what I will do at first is to not just go straight into a bend. I'm gonna include a little bit of my upper body strength to put my weight on my knees or on the floor, on the table here, on my forearm, so that the whole bend here is actually separated in force between the hip joint and the upper body strength. So I give you an idea. So when you do a push-up, so some of the strength come from here. Let's say 50-50. We'll do 50%, 50%. I bend, I push my hands on my elbow, and then I can do less or more if I need to, or adapt on the hands on the table. Here I feel pretty good. I've loosened up a little bit. Feeling pretty okay, but you'll take it slower if you need to. So I'm gonna go a little further down, and now I'm using 30% of my upper body. I could soon do it in a few without any upper body strength, but it's kind of like that rocking position. I can feel a bit of movement in my knee that needs to lubricate and be patient with, so I'm gonna be patient with that. Keeping my rocking and letting my neck open side to side. When you do that, you bend all the vertebrae in specific angles, and you allow for variations of movement to open up different angle. I feel it here, so I'm gonna move a little bit more with that in mind. I'm gonna do the other side too. Here I have a comfortable, challenging stretch. I'm not grinding my teeth. It's not painful. It's just whoo. I feel it. And I roll my head up and down. So in that position, I can do my whole spine and a little bit of my hip joint, my knee joint. But more importantly, here today I want to be a little bit more on my ankle. So we'll change that, or you can play with something else so you can be done without the ankle. Here I'm pushing my feet and I'm just gliding my ankle side to side, making some little circle with the ankle. And you can do that as you push down. So here I have 50% upper body, 50% bend, and I'm raising my ankle a little bit and moving them. But I can go a little deeper, full body, and like a lot more weight on those wonky angle on the wonky angle on the ankle. It's a tongue twister. That's enough for me right now. I feel better, looser. If I had more time, I might do it a bit longer. If you had more time, you could do it a bit longer. If not, this is perfect. Let's stay there. And now we'll go to the second part, where it's more of a breathing. And I want to keep reminding you that only sometimes 3 breaths is enough. So we're just gonna do that right now. It's just one deep breath. And it's really easy to do. You want to think about your thoughts going like the inhale and exhale. Inhale, I think about something. Exhale, and just let it go. You can climb onto that thought later on. There's no problem with that. But I want you to feel in your body that heaviness when you let that exhale. Trust the strength of your joints to support the body in that deep movement. All right, maybe I've made 4. I'm not sure. I need to recount after watching the video. That is a very simple 10-20 seconds 3 breath meditation exercise that allows for calming your thoughts, calming your mind, calming your body, getting out of a rut if you were thinking really hard at something. Because sometimes we have a tendency to magnify. So that's the third part of the video on that little mindset part, or thought part. Magnifying means I'm gonna really pay attention to something in my body. So, and at some point while I was doing the video, I felt something in my knee, and I could have, and I actually magnified for a little bit. I was thinking, oh my gosh, what's going on? There was a previous injury here. Maybe I can be really alert, really concerned about it. But I zoomed out. Magnifying something that you have is not a problem. It's not a bad thing. It's when you get stuck in that magnifying, you don't pay attention to the rest. So it's useful to know that this is a concept, magnifying a vision of a part of your body, of your thought, really seeing it like you'll go with a magnifying glass and not seeing the bigger picture. Useful sometimes, learn to get out of it and then move on to the next thing. That's it for today. Think about checking other videos to move some other part of your body, or if you're done with whatever this was for you, move on to the rest of the day and enjoy whatever it is that you wanted to enjoy.